It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Jaguars and the Packers, just ahead on EA Sports.
And as the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position. Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 yards on the run. Still ground to make up, though, as they face 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Love. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Loves to throw again. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A second down throw here for Love. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down throw, here's Love. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jaguars, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this third down play. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Offense to the line for second down. Lawrence working from the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. This is ahead for about 5. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Packers into a nickel defense. Third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Second down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Jaguars and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Lawrence in the pistol. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Packers will take over possession. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. It's taken in by Williams. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air with Love. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Blitz coming, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Third and 9.
Lawrence looking to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, here's Love. Cut out left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. 3rd and just 2 to go. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's incomplete left side.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the Packers at a 50B out there for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Setting up the screen. Jukes one defender. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shovel pass complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play fake, it's Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Handoff here to Jacobs. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Packers who have it, 2nd and 9. Going run again with Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Loves to throw again. And once again, they can't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Red 23. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He'll throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Davis there to grab it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And they had that one contained right at the line. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. Lawrence working from the gun. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. This is Bigsby. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. Kate, he knows those earlier misses could have put them in a very different position in this game right now. But the important thing, well, he saw that one go through the uprights. Maybe starting to build some confidence while this game gets a little bit closer.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Love from the gun. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. They'll send out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. A give right side, here's Bigsby. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Singletary again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Love now to throw. He's got it.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? A number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Marcus Epps making the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Tight end in motion right. 1st down throw, here's Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Loves to throw again. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play fake, it's Love. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Love now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Takes the handoff, now Love. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32, completed to Davis. And he's brought down after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. On 1st and 10, here's Love. On target to Musgrave. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. 2nd and 3 now. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Here's Love to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Caught near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for two. He's throwing for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have two or three that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still third down.
Well, the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now. Lawrence working from the gun. Finding Davis. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. We're waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Working quickly here. Escapes the pocket.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Now it's Lawrence. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2. Setting up to pass. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Jacobs running left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running right, here's Jacobs. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here he is to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. To throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.